Would you advocate for banning all firearms? Is that correct?
I'm good with that one, yeah.
Okay, but I'm not taking gun. I'm not all that. I'm not against.
So you want to ban them, but you don't want to take them?
Semi-automatics, you don't need them.
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. Welcome back to part 2 of Should We Ban the AR-15? This video is sponsored by My Patriot Supply. Huge shout out to you guys. Let's jump back into the video. Should we ban AR-15s?
Yeah, without a doubt.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Because they're taking out too many people.
We're asking people if we should ban the AR-15 or no.
Yes.
What do you think, sir?
Yeah.
You guys both say yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you agree with her? You do? Should we ban the AR-15? What do you think?
No. No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
Why?
There's absolutely no need for them in the real world.
In the real world,
Yeah, like you and me have one.
Maybe.
There's no need.
Soldiers.
there's no need. We come out to figure out why.
You don't need them.
We don't need them?
Yeah.
You don't need those.
No, they're a war gun.
They're
I mean, I'm not.
See,
I'm
they're,
not taking.
they're not
I'm
used in war.
Okay, but I'm not taking gun. I'm not all that. I'm not against.
So you want to ban them, but you don't want to take them?
Semi-automatics, you don't need them.
I can't see why we're using it, except for war.
The
I don't know.
the AR-15 is not used in war.
So, I'm sorry.
Okay. Most pistols are semi-auto nowadays, shotguns as well, many. Should we ban those as well or no?
I personally, yes.
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 What do you think, sir?
Single shot, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't think we really need them.
Well,
AR-15s are not necessarily what the Constitution was written
You
for.
can't.
it was written to resist
Right.
tyrannical rule in the
But
government.
AR-15s don't do that. That's just mass destruction.
So,
Handguns, fine. Rifles, fine. But something that can
Mass
shoot.
destruction?
That's how it feels if you kill 30 kids in an elementary.
Do you need an AR-15 to kill children?
To kill that many in that short of time? Yeah.
you did
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
bazookas.
The largest school shooting was Virginia Tech, and he used 2 pistols. So would they just use a different weapon?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
This is what they think AR-15 is probably.
Would it really get
So
rid of
take-
mass shootings?
Take it off the board. That would be helpful.
I guess my question is why focus on the AR instead of all guns? Would you
I
advocate
would-
for banning all firearms? Is that correct?
I'm good with that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I say, I don't care for firearms.
There's about 400 million firearms in the United States. How would you recommend the
Yeah,
government goes about
it's a
taking
little
those
late
from
now.
people?
It's a little late now.
If
Well,
school
what-
shootings kept happening
Okay.
after the AR-15 was removed,
Right.
would we advocate for removing pistols?
No.
And why is that?
Because then we would feel maybe it wasn't guns all along, right?
All
I don't know.
right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, thanks,
There's got
guys.
to be other answers.
Thank
we don't
you.
have
All
them.
right, everyone, let's take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor. I try my best to partner with companies that have an excellent product or service, and I've got a great one here. With everything happening right now, you're gonna want backup food in case things get even worse. And trust me, anything is possible. So ask yourself, do you have at least 3 months worth of meals on hand? If not, go to preparewithklug.com and you'll get an instant $150 savings on a 3-month emergency food kit from My Patriot Supply, the nation's largest and most trusted preparedness company. This kit has literally everything you need: breakfast, lunch, dinners, drinks, and snacks for 3 solid months per person. And it provides over 2,000 calories a day for sustainable energy in tough times. The only thing worse than dealing with an emergency is dealing with an emergency with no food. Go to preparewithklug.com and grab your emergency food kit from My Patriot Supply. Don't wait, protect yourself now. Go to preparewithklug.com and you'll save $150 on each 3-month kit you need. That's preparewithklug.com. Let's get back into the video.
They may
What do you
use
think?
They may use different weapons, but there's not going to be so many.
You're
killed.
actually advocating for banning just all semi-auto rifles and pistols.
Yes.
So I guess
am.
in
single
your case,
single shot, you're not going to have as many dead if they're going to go out and use it.
Right.
But I also think you ought to raise the age to get guns. I think it should go to 21, just like it has cigarettes. And like I said, I'm not banning all guns. People have a right to own them, but
well, that's effectively banning like all guns if you're just allowing bolt actions for the most part.
no, it's not.
That would turn in the Second Amendment into just hunting, pretty much.
I think that you do need the Second Amendment and that people do need guns to be able to take care of themselves, because there's always going to be illegal guns around. So if you take away the legal ones, then the only people are going to have them are going to be the bad people, right? The street people and stuff like that. And those are the people that are currently breaking into homes, murdering people.
Well, you could still do hunting, but the thing of it is, when the Second Amendment was made, they didn't have all of these guns either, so you need to think about that.
Is the First Amendment, should that be modified with technology advancing when it comes to speech, or no?
as far as social media goes, you do have a right to put your opinion out there. The problem with that is people are taking individuals' opinions too seriously.
To defend yourself, I mean, I get it. It's just all of the crazy people that use them. It's not necessarily.
It's not the gun itself, it's the people that use them.
And that's what made America free, our guns. So
keep it the same.
just keep it the same.
Do you think that's baloney, or do you think that's a good idea? What do you think?
Well, I think that there needs to be limitations. Not necessarily banning them all. Some people like taking them out to a firing range or something.
I think for a legitimate collector and somebody who is certified as sane, that wouldn't be a problem.
I don't think it should be banned necessarily. I do feel like they should put some limitations on the age to purchase one.
I don't think they really necessarily intended for it to just be collectors, but more of weapons for self-defense and to resist the possibility of a tyrannical government. Do you disagree with that use now?
But I've worked in aerospace, and our 22s and our AR, whatever they are not going to be a problem.
You don't think it would be something that would help at all with resisting tyrannical rule?
Given the example of Ukraine, I think that the Ukrainians are using their weapons to their benefit.
Right.
And also, many of them were trained by the Soviets when they were part of the Soviet Union. So
sure.
I don't think the Soviets understood they were invading people
that
whom they had trained.
That they helped build up in a way.
Yes.
You said, tyrannical rule, not really an issue nowadays. Now, very recent history, we do have tyrannical governments removing firearms from the populace because totalitarian rule is obviously easier with an unarmed populace. You could look no further than Cuba, Venezuela, China, many, many countries. So is that not still a possibility to happen in the United States, or no? Could that never happen? What do you think?
I think you have to look at all these other
And
countries
I'll ask
too.
you that one too.
You have to think of all these countries too. The only really mass killings they're having are wars.
Oh my God, why is it only happening here? Do we have that many people with significant mental health issues, or is it access to guns? I would argue that it's access to guns, so that may need to be moderated.
The United States now has more mass shootings without wars in the United States. We have more killings now than we'd ever have.
Mass shootings, you're talking about
and more
what?
than any other country. Okay.
I'm gonna push back on this though, because we are obviously a very large country per capita. When you look at it per capita, the United States, we're not number one when it comes to out of European countries. That's not true.
No, but we're pretty damn close.
So it does happen very often, sure, or somewhat often. But we are also a country with 330 million people. That's about half the size of the entirety of Europe. Should that be is that a factor, or what do you think?
We require people to have a license to drive. Why should we not have a license to own a firearm?
Yeah.
Why is that not regulated across the country?
The argument that's very common against that point is that the ability to drive is not a constitutional right. Your right to self-preservation, that is your constitutional right. That would be the argument. What would you say to that?
If you feel like, it's kind of like the right to vote, I guess. I believe that if you...
There should be limitations to that?
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
Even after we just talked about the tyrannical rule over people, you still don't need it?
What do I need to... You're not going to have that here in the U.S.
It's never going to happen?
No, it'll never happen.
And we can guarantee that?
You can't guarantee anything, but it's going to be a long time from now. I'll be gone before then.
Would you consider Gigi to be a gun advocate?
I don't want to talk about it.
Should I just ask her? Or? No. All right, everyone, that is it for today. Did you guys like any of the arguments that people made, or no? Let me know down in the comment section below. You guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. Hit that bell notification button so you're notified next time we post. We'll see you next time. Do you love the Second Amendment?